Hello everyone, I'm Fated Oasis. Thanks for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Fated Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Fated Oasis. I don't really feel like being on camera today, so today's a PNG tuber day. You get to see this cool face I made of myself, of my own face. I think I did a pretty good job at it too. Um, I did screw up one section that, it's fine. Whatever. Um, Something I'll notice, and you probably never would. Um, so, when last we played Cobalt Core, it was before my 5th anniversary, before my vacation. It was in like the 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, I don't remember if we were in the middle of anything. I don't think we were in the middle of anything. I think I basically said, we don't have enough time to finish, so I'm just gonna run into this wall as fast as possible. Although it does say we're at loop 3. Um, I don't know where we are. Let's see. Oh, begin time. Okay, we're at the beginning here. Cool. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Right, we did one normal run, for the first run of the game, and we crushed it. And then we did a hardest run and died, but that was on purpose. So, we can only select 3 of our crew members here. I want to do hard, I think. Because hard is, events are harder, start combat with a weak cockpit. +1 basic shot. +1 basic shot. How do I see my deck? I guess I can't see it unless I start selecting the crew. Oh, maybe that it's basic shot's the weak card, right? The starter card that is basically just going to clog up the deck a little bit. Fewer pre-upgraded card offerings. That's probably decent, because near the like middle to end of normal difficulty, we started getting a lot of already upgraded stuff. And -1 max hull to make it a little hard. Yeah, this all seems like suitable changes for someone who won on their first attempt. We're going to be using Isaac, definitely, because that's a new character. His cards create and manipulate mid-row objects. Right, we learned about this during our hardest run. And I want to try that again, because it was very interesting. I probably want more attacking, so it means we also use parry, but then we have to cut someone. Riggs is movement and card draw, and that's amazing. Also, Riggs is awesome. Dizzy is shielding and shield manipulation. Is this what we tried last time, or did we try with Dizzy? We tried with Dizzy because we were going to shoot a bunch of missiles and drones and then just try and shield everything, I think. So we start with 1 shield and 1 evade. And, okay. Win a run on hard or harder. Get 40 artifacts. Win a run without any of the 3 starting characters. 10 runs, okay. Alright, so yeah, this is our only ship for now. Until we win this run. Alright, we can show the memories from that time that we won. T minus 124 days. Oh, right. Riggs, the new courier. Delivering cargo and then being welcomed aboard. Can we get... Oh, we can see our deck. I don't know. Okay, I guess we gotta go through this memory again. That's fine. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, cool. Let's start a run. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. Oh, right. We start with something like an upgrade. Well, what's our deck look like? It's small. That's only 11 cards. A basic block, a basic dodge, 3 basic shots. We do want to get rid of those, or at the very least upgrade them. Draw shot is great, which can... Both of those upgrades are great as well. Scramble... Scramble's still too expensive. And it stays that expensive. I don't know that I want Scramble. But I think we hold on to it for now. Considering we don't have anything else that gives us evade. We've got drone shift and move drones right. Launch an object. Okay. So I think we get rid of a basic shot. Oh, we can remove 2 cards. Let's get rid of a scramble and... Let's get rid of a basic shot. And then we'll get rid of... I guess let's get rid of both of these now, and then we'll regret that decision later. Alright, so our cockpit is weak, so it takes 1 extra damage. So we want to move 2 spaces to the left. Which we could do with Scramble. But then we only have 1 evade left. If we lunge, we'll move 2 spaces this way. That'll put our missile bay in the line of fire. And then we can just block 1 of it. So I'm thinking we attack around here, because that'll spit out here and attack their wing. Then we lunge and then shoot their missile bay after the lunge, and then we just basic block. Actually, if we draw a shot, what can we draw here? Nothing really that helps us. Okay, if we attack drone after we lunge... Oh, right, we can just put an attack drone in the way. So we'll take no damage. We draw a shot. I don't know that we need to draw a shot, but we draw a shot, we lunge, we attack drone. There you go. Okay, they're gonna apply a status effect. And they're going to raise their shields. We can't stop them from doing either. So we draw shot, multi-shot attack drone. Or maybe we basic dodge to get one more evade for when we need it later. So maybe we multi-shot, basic dodge, attack drone. Alright, they give themselves power drive, so +1 damage. And they're going to keep doing that every turn, or every other turn. So they're just going to keep getting stronger. So again, we can lunge, but we can't deploy another drone. We can parallel shift, which will move it here, and then we can use, what's it called? Drone shift to move it in the way. And then we don't need to lunge, we can just multi-shot and basic shot. Alright, same deal. If we can deal 4, we win, and I think we can, because multi-shot is 2, the drone will attack for 1, and draw shot. Good job, drone. Alright. We have another lunge. Flux. What is this? Whenever this ship attacks, it gains 1 temp shield, decreases by 1 turn. Okay, so for the rest of this turn, every attack also means you get a temp shield. It costs 2 energy, which means we're probably only going to be able to attack once, unless we have double shot or something. But that is 2 temp shield. Yeah, let's go with Flux. Alright, we have to look at our map here. So we gotta fight this boss. We gotta go to the repair yard. We will hit one of these artifacts and can only hit one of them. The most mid-bosses we can fight is 2 if we do this one and then one of these. There's a repair yard early and a repair yard in the middle. If we get rid of Scramble and then upgrade... upgrade Lunge to be the one that you can flip it, maybe? So I think we want to hit this repair yard at the very least. Which does mean that we're locked to go into here. And then from here we can make a decision on whether we want the other repair yard or a strong encounter. And then either way we go to this artifact because we're going to go up here. So, do I want a question mark now or do I want to fight now? I think I want to fight now because I want a card that'll help me gain evade that's not this expensive. Alright, you've got a shield drone. Beams one shield at its target once per turn. You have a whole lot of shield. And you got missile bays there. There's a solar wind. A thin plasma stream is pulling small object in its wake. Before the start of your turn, mid-row objects move right 1. So I'm pretty sure he's going to launch a missile directly into his shield drone. We could basic shot to take it out. And then lunging we would miss. So we basic dodge and then move one to the left so that we can lunge and hit their wing here. And then I guess block. Basic shot again. No, wait, we dodge, we shoot this, we take a step over here, and we lunge. We're out of energy. Alright, you launched an attack drone Mark II. Ugh. Well, we got Flux and Multi-Shot, so we can get 3 temporary shield here. Which isn't going to matter too much because we're going to kill the one thing that's attacking us. So I think we don't waste the 2 energy on Flux. I think we draw a shot, which shuffles, so we get to draw 2 of these. And it probably doesn't matter which one. Because then we're going to multi-shot, which will... The draw shot will blow this up, multi-shot will hit them for 2. And then just launch an attack drone, I guess. That'll go here, and it won't hit them this turn, but it will slowly drift across. Hopefully. Is there something better? I don't think so. No, that's still the best thing. Yeah, that misses. Okay, you got a shield drone, which now won't give you a shield. And an attack drone that we can just not worry about, because it's not aimed at us. Our drone shift will move all mid-row objects. So, actually, we just want us to move to the left 1. Which I think we just do. And then draw a shot, see what happens. What do we draw? I don't think I want to lunge yet, because this isn't aimed at you. So I think I basic dodge and basic shot, just to get stuff back. And just slowly chip away at you. We could move 1 to the right to line up our gun with this. And then do as much damage as we can. Draw shot, multi-shot, and launch an attack drone, which would end up here. I'm curious what happens if when this launches here. And then they take 1 more from this. Oh, they just annihilate. Okay, that's cool. I don't know that I can deal 3. I can get close. I can parallel shift to move everything in the center row left 1. I can't. That'll line this up with their wing. I can then attack drone, launch 1 here. So those will deal 2. But then my lunge puts me past your wing. It does, however, blow up this shield drone. I think we try that. Hey, Heller, how are you? Do I want to launch a drone first? No, I want to parallel shift first. Oh, parallel shift moves everything. So we can't... If we move it back, it'll be just where it is. Damn it. How you doing, Heller? Do you need quick tutorials to how this game works? If we attack drone now, basic dodge 1 to the left, lunge. We shoot them, the drone shoots them. Cool, I'm glad about that. It's a pretty easy game to wrap your head around. Especially if you've ever seen any games like it, like Slay the Spire or anything. Yeah, let's attack drone here. Give me a dodge. I'll dodge left, and then I'll lunge right. This will hit them for 1, then they'll gain a shield. But I'm still not getting hit. And now I just need to deal 2? Wait. This is supposed to beam them a shield. How did they go up to 2 health? Whatever. It's the same thing. I mean, I can just kill them. That works. Alright, our rewards here. Boulder Bundle. What the heck is this? Gain 2 drone shift and 3 pebbles. Pebbles go into my hand. Launch an asteroid. Will block 1 attack before being destroyed. Okay, I'm just clogging up the center with whatever. It exhausts, so it's a 1-time use. I don't know that this is worth the 2 energy. 1 drone shift is good. And then I guess being able to clog up the center and block shots is okay. Hey, the Ellison, how are you? Got any of them? They're big crystals. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. This is my first playthrough of the game. I do like Space Mine because that clogs stuff up with stuff I could put in the way of their guns. Options is also great. What does Boulder Bundle upgrade into? Gain 3 drone shift and 3 pebbles. Or gain 3 pebble A's, which are pebbles with shields? Ugh. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. So I must have seen... I mean, I did see, like, the big crystal boss on my first run. I think I just... Options gives me an evade and it only costs 1. I'm taking options. It's just too good. And I should have gone down because then it gives me the option. But I want to go to the repair yard. Hey, Cleo. I would like to remove this scramble. It's too expensive. Let's go here. Would you mind if I offered any suggestions or thoughts? I'm kinda doing a like blind playthrough here, so I haven't looked ahead or anything. I guess if there's something with the HUD that I'm missing or something that I should know, you can let me know, but don't offer strategy advice or anything like that. The enemy's okay, so it's getting status effect and it's attacking here for 2. Right in the way of this attack drone, so I could just launch that. Draw shot. We draw a shot, we see what we get. We plan to launch an attack drone here to block the damage and to hit you for 1 more. And I don't know, let's see. And we multi-shot for 2 more damage. Absolutely. Okay, so the status effect they applied is auto dodge left. So if I try to damage them, they will move left. Completely out of the way left. Right. Okay, I remember how this works now. For context, for those who haven't seen, I have played 2 streams of this before, which consisted of a normal run, which I beat the final boss first try, and then a hardest mode run, like the nightmare difficulty level thing, because I was running out of time and I'm just like, yeah, let's just play around with it. So this is my 3rd run. This is on hard. And I'm liking Isaac, honestly. Like, the goat knows what to do with clogging up the middle. So if we shoot, you move all the way over here. So you'll be attacking my wing. Can I abuse that somehow? I don't see an easy way for me to abuse it other than just moving 1 to the right. But it means I'm not hitting you this turn. I mean, I guess I can launch an attack drone. That would hit you. If I lunge, I move here. I mean, it's the same thing as if I just multi-shot. Actually, no, wait. If I attack drone, then lunge, the drone will be here. I move 2 this way, so the drone is now off my wing. And then they move to here. Okay, so they're still attacking my wing, and then the drone is attacking their wing here. Okay. That's still not great, because I'm still getting hit for 2. I guess I could... Sorry. I guess I could move one after the lunge. Just, like, shift. Just move here. And then we'll set up for next time. Four's a lot. You auto dodge left again. Parallel shift moves this here. Then I launch an attack drone here. Then I try to shoot you. You move here and shoot between the drones. Oh no, I can parallel shift and then shift the drone, so this one will end up here. Ooh, that'll be better. And then attack drone here. Then I try and shoot you. Do I want a draw shot? No, I want these next turn. So I'm gonna basic shot. So now we're hitting you for 2 and you're blowing up a drone. And now all I have to do... Oh, you're not even gonna auto move. So I can just pass the turn. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna options in case I'm screwing up. You know what? Here's an attack drone. And a dodge. Done. Let this drone blow him up. Yep. Cool. Large boulders. Okay, so let's just flood the center with 3 boulders at once. Bolt is fun. Bolt B is fun. I think we bolt B for more mobility. Or bolt into bolt B. Alright, do I want an artifact and a card, or do I want to upgrade something? I wouldn't mind upgrading most of these cards. Ooh. Flux 2 means that for the rest of this turn and next turn, I gain temp shield when I attack. Oh, but then it's exhausted. I think for a 2 energy card, I do need to... That is my priority here, is to fix the 2 energy card. So, and I honestly, either one of these fixes it. Because either I play it once, I get a big attack, a whole bunch of temp shield, and then I never have to see it again. Never have to worry about playing a 2 energy card. Or I drop down to a 1 energy card, and it's a better basic attack. Honestly, I'm probably... Let's do Flux A. Oh wait, I need to say yes, I'd like a repair yard. Hi Cleo. I'd like to upgrade a card. Where'd it go? Flux. Wow, cool. We go here because we can still decide afterward and it doesn't matter. Get an artifact. Razor Beam. Every time an attack misses the enemy by exactly 1 space, the enemy takes 1 damage. Or Chaff Emitters. Seeker missiles and other homing missiles can't see you if you're 2 or more spaces away from them. I don't know about that. I'm presuming that Grazer Beam only affects my gun and not my my drone guns. Grazer Beam's honestly kind of cool because it does mean that I can be closer to getting out of the way of an attack and still hit them. It basically just makes their ship 2 blocks wider, 1 on each side. And in later levels when their ships have holes in them, empty space, I can still hit them. Let's do that. Alright, so do I want to see the energy signature or a random encounter? Let's go for the energy signature. So it's strong enemy time. You guys again. Hey, Drake. Why are you shooting those asteroids, Drake? Well, we bolt because it's free. I mean, I don't want to remove the asteroid here, so if I want to deal damage to you this turn, I've got to move over 2, which is all of my evade, and then start attacking this asteroid, and then that sucks. Launching an attack drone will just destroy an asteroid, so I don't want to do that. I don't know that I want to draw shot this asteroid here, but I think I need better options. Unless I move left 1 and then launch an attack drone here, and then just like parallel shift and basic block. Let's not even worry about draw shot. Next turn is going to be draw 5 of these 6. So probably get a whole bunch of temp shield. Yeah, I think I don't worry about draw shot. I think I go here, here, here. You shoot the air, that's fine. Or the space, rather. There's no air. You haven't moved. You're gonna shield up, which isn't gonna matter. You're gonna shoot that rock, that's fine. I can move 1 to the left or 1 to the right, and then start grazing this ship. And I don't need to hit. So I think we options Flux A multi-shot I'm gonna get a bunch of temp shield that's not gonna matter. I'll start dealing damage. Alright, how much shield do you get? One, that's it? Okay. All of your guns are firing. Asteroid field doesn't have any other effects, right? It's just a bunch of asteroid. You were fighting in an asteroid field. Got it. So what gets me the most out of way of things? Parallel shift moves this asteroid and this attack drone to block these two shots. There's this 2 I still need to worry about. I can lunge so that the 2 is attacking my missile bay instead. I can put out an attack drone and block the shot. So I parallel shift, lunge, I attack drone. I'm going to be shooting the space here. That would work. Okay, we're clearing up this asteroid field. I can shift it all 1 to the left and not have to worry about the 3 or the 1. But before I do that, we draw a shot first. Because we might draw a multi-shot. We lux and lunge, and then just shift everything left 1. We can multi-shot to hit them for 2, then throw out an attack drone and parallel shift it to put it in the way of the 4. Or rather than parallel shift, we can just move 1 before we launch the drone. And then I can options for next turn. So we options, we shoot you for 2, we move 1, put a drone in the way. Sorry I'm blowing up all your stuff, Isaac. We need to deal 4. Did I miss something? Why didn't... I missed something big. Okay. I blew up my own thing, didn't I? God damn. Well, our shield takes most of this. And actually I can move 1 here. And now we're only taking 3 and we've got 3 temp shield. And that's what it's for. Oh. Now we're on fire. Well... Options, dodge, multi-shot. And now they're dead. Front-loaded blast. Attack for 4 damage. Add 3 fumes to your draw pile. I kind of like that. What does it upgrade to? Fewer fumes or costs nothing? Sure, let's have that. Pick an artifact. We've got a parry artifact, a Daka drum. Every 5 parry cards played, gain a chip shot, which is a free 1 damage. We do have a lot of parry cards, right? We got 4. And they're most of our attack cards. Hull plating, permanently gain +3 max hull and heal 3 on pickup. So we just have... Where's our ship? Oh, down here. So we just would have 11 or 14 hull. Adaptive plating, gain +1 max hull and heal 1 every time you defeat a boss or elite. I think we're doing fine. Let's take the drum. More damage. What's the mystery? Sunshine Heavy Industries. Bet you won't let us shuffle all your ship parts. Bet. Please don't. It'll be fun. Shuffle your ship parts and gain 1 max hull. This looks normal. Oh, I don't like that my missile bay is all the way over here, but that's fine. Oh, especially since my drone shift stuff shoves everything to the right anyway. So I'm gonna want to keep moving left forever. I knew you were cool. How is this better? Alright, well, we show up to the repair yard, and they're like, wait, what just happened? Your ship looked different 5 minutes ago. What are we gonna do? We can parallel shift A to make it so they don't constantly move right. I think that's what we do. Because we're going to need them to move left a lot. Hail and well met, traveler. Hey, Cleo. Verily. Let's upgrade parallel shift. Heck yeah. Boss time. Oh, it's crystal. Ah, big crystal. I don't know. It's like if the Enterprise sauce section suddenly connected to the back of the nacelles. That would look cool, and I bet nobody would even notice. Yep. You show up, you're in the flagship of the frickin' Federation. And you go back, and you dock back at the docking station orbiting Earth. And nobody's gonna notice that the saucer is underneath the nacelles. Hey, Jean-Luc, your ship's upside down. What's up with that? Alright, so we want to move one to the left so that our cockpit's not in danger of being hit. And I think we can lunge. That would also work. So I think we just flux A, lunge. Front-loaded blast? That's gonna suck, but No, maybe we save our front-loaded blast for later in the fight, when that 4 damage is going to be very useful, because they're at 30. So maybe we just parallel shift A to give us ourselves more mobility for our drones. So we flux and lunge. There we go. It's strangely beautiful. We shove a drone here. We bolt. We shoot and shoot. We can do this all day. Alright, so moving 1 to the left saves us 2 damage. And then we can put out an attack drone that won't die in one shot, or in one turn. And then... I mean, we don't really have a lot, so I think we're setting up for next turn. We options, let's spend that movement right now. We attack drone here. I'll call this one Itchy. And then let's add a block so that we don't actually take hull damage. Alright. Flux A, multi-shot, and draw shot, or basic shot. Gives us 4 temp shield. This is tanking the 3 damage for us. We don't need to move. In fact, it's probably best that we don't move. Although moving 1 to the right saves us 1 damage, but we're gaining a bunch of temp shield anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do we draw shot? No, because we're not going to play into that anyway. Well, draw shot would get us... It might draw us both of these so that we don't get them next turn, because they're mostly dead cards. Okay, he got us 1 of them. Alright, we're taking no damage because the temp shields. Do we multi-shot for 2 more damage, or do we options to draw 2 more cards next turn? We're drawing at least these. Well, let's deal the damage. Oh, and we get a chip shot. Sure. And chip shot counts as one of the cards. That's cool. Okay. We put a drone here. We flux. Oh, lunging puts us right in the path of the drone. Well, we can shift the drone. There we go. They're down to 14? Yeah. 3 right in front of us. If we draw a shot, we're gonna shuffle. Get 1 of these. I was thinking then we front-loaded blast. But that's probably not great for it. We're going to want to fire a lot and then move this drone back in the path of the 3. So we options to prep for next turn, we multi-shot, we basic shot, and scooch this over. Oh, that's a lot. Can we deal 10 to you this turn? Probably not. We've got 3 movement. What gets us the most out of the way? Moving 3 to the left, which would mean 1, 2, 3. So these 3 would be over these 3. So we would take 3 damage, but we can flux A, draw a shot, and front-loaded blast to get 3 temp shield. Or shoot a drone. Let's flux A. Oh, and chip shot now. So we draw a shot. Let's move 3 now. So now we're just taking 3. We chip shot for 1 more. We have 1 more. We only need to deal 3 next turn if we front-loaded blast, and we're going to be shuffling, so we might draw front-loaded blast again. No, because this is going to fill up. So we're drawing these 5 cards. Well, we're probably fine. We're taking 8. We can move here and take 7 instead. Nope. Nope, that's more. That's 9. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, we heal +9 hull at the end of a boss fight? Good to know. Alright, so we only need to heal 2, really. We get one of these rare cards. Endless Magazine. Gain 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. Oh, and then it goes away. So I only get to cast this once. Does it upgrade into something I can cast multiple times? Oh, man. This is great. I want this. Alright, Strafe. Fire for 1 damage immediately after every move you make. This again goes away. Oh, the strafe doesn't go away, but the card does. See what you're thinking there? What? Chip shot all day, every day? Yeah. Especially because the more chip shots I play, the more chip shots I get. I can't wait until they give me the ability to form weak spots on the enemy. Strafe is cool, but I don't have a deck build for it. It costs 4. Never mind. I can't even cast it. Energy Drone. Beams 1 energy at its target once per turn. Ooh. I am going to go with Endless Magazine, and we're going to try and upgrade it to this. Pick an artifact. Power Diversion. Now, there's a parry artifact, so I'm pretty sure it replaces this one. I think. Actually, is the Ellison still here? If so, I've got a question for you. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. All non-parry card attacks deal 1 fewer damage. Which would mean draw shot is just draw 2. Basic shot is literally do nothing. I don't think I'd want that anyway, actually. Every 10th time you draw a card, gain an energy. I draw 5 cards a turn, at least. Yo, wait a minute. Flywheel seems busted. Radio repeater. When you end your turn, all mid-or objects do their actions twice instead of once. Oh. So all my attack drones become the attack drone Mark II. That's cool. I think I'm gonna go with flywheel though. Go to the next star. Whee! Sapphire cluster. We're in a lawless sector again. You all know the drill. Yeah, check out my cool gun! Riggs, where'd you get that? Give me that. Oh man. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Alright. You've got power drive, so you're dealing 3. We start with Endless Magazine. We can't dodge out of the way of this attack for 3. We don't have a way of putting a drone in the way. We don't have any way of gaining shield. We don't have any way of drawing cards to make any of that happen. So, we're taking 3 here. That sucks. But we get to set up Endless Magazine. And maybe we front-loaded Blast here. Or we basic dodge to help in the future. I think maybe we Endless Magazine and we basic dodge. So they got a quick shot in on us. Oh, and we get a free chip shot. Do I want to play it now? Yes, because I don't want to draw it later. I would rather draw a card that is better. No dent in the energy reserve. Okay. End turn. We've got 4 energy this turn because we drew 5 cards. They're going to give themselves shields and apply a status effect. Probably raise their power drive more. We can move 2 to the right and put an attack drone in the way of the cannon. Before we do that, we can... I guess if we Flux A, Draw Shot, Chip Shot, that gives us 3 temp shield. And then we can put the attack drone somewhere else. I very much don't like that they moved our missile bay to 2 spaces to the left of the cannon. To the right of the cannon, rather, because it makes lunge miserable. Let's lunge, chip shot over here, move. Let's not even move. Let's just take the 3 because we're not actually taking any. And you know what? We'll set up options for next turn to draw more cards. We're not even taking damage. See? No damage. They did, in fact, upgrade their power drive. So, Bolt is free. We can just move 1 to the right, not have to worry about the 4 damage. But before we do that, let's front load blast, multi-shot, that's 6, chip shot is 7. Basic shot is 8. Oh, another chip shot is 9. Just scooch over here. You're at 2. Let me draw the 2 cards. Oh, it didn't let me draw the 2 cards, so Riggs's flywheel's only at 4 instead of 6. Okay, so we do have a pre-upgraded card here, Escalate B. Normally, add 1 damage to... Oh, just gives us Overdrive 1, and that decreases by 1 every turn. Or... this is the one it actually gave us, where it's not discarded at the end of our turn, so we can just hold on to it forever. Hey, Pug, how are you? I'm thinking maybe we take a Bolt. Give ourselves more movement. Alright, here's what this one looks like. So if we want to maximize bosses, we either go north or south. No, sorry, we would just go north. If we want to maximize repair stations, it's mid or south. I'm thinking we go southmost, because that gets us 1 boss and 2 repair stations. Although middlemost also gets us 1 boss later and 2 repair stations. Doesn't get us any question marks though. Let's go for the bottom route here. Uh-oh. Bottom route was maybe a bad choice. I don't know what this is, but Cat seems stressed. Faulty jump point. We are way too close to a black hole. Who let this happen? That was me. Sorry. If we don't jettison something right now, we're in serious trouble. Ooh. Okay, we could lose a bolt, lose front-loaded blast, lose parallel shift A. You know, those are 3 cards I would want to keep, actually. We just took one of those bolts. I guess we get rid of a bolt? That sucks. So if we lose 5 hull, is that just taking 5 damage, or is that losing 5 max hull? It's saying half of it, and it's only saying 5 and not 7. So I think we just take 5 damage. Which isn't great, because I don't have a way of healing. Let's lose Bolt. It's not worth it. You'd think I'd be used to this sort of thing. Well, that was a bad choice. Let's go fight. You have too many guns. What is this bullshit? Wait, hold on. Snoot, where did you get 8 guns? And why are 2 of them missile bays and 2 of them wings? I mean, it says cannon, but... Alright, well... Moving 1 to the right stops 2 damage. Shoving an attack drone and then moving 1 to the right stops all damage. What was that thud? I didn't move, I didn't do anything. What was that thud? Whatever. Ghosts. I've got ghosts in my apartment, I guess. Next turn, we're going to have 4 energy. And the turn after that, I think. No, that's not how math works. Yeah, the turn after that. Because we're going to be drawing 2 extra cards. Next turn, this goes up to 6. And then the turn after, it goes to 1. So yeah, we're going to have 4 energy for each of the next 2 turns. I think we do everything but basic block. I think I've figured out that we want to do this into a full deck so that we're probably not drawing all of them at once. So we attack drone here. We options to make next turn better. Bolt. You know what? Let's attack here. And we'll give ourselves a chip shot. And we'll just scooch 1 over here, and everything will be fine. Alright, you got 2 missiles. Shoot down that missile, or just get out of the way. Okay. So we can end this magazine. Lunge will kill the missile. It'll put us in range of both of these cannons, though. But if we flux a multi-shot lunge, we get 4 temp shields, so we're not going to take any damage. We won't also have the ability to... because this isn't an attack. So we can't end this magazine. If we do flux a multi-shot endless magazine, we gain 3 temp shield, plus this. We don't actually take any hull damage, we just take shield damage. We don't quite get to the Docadrome chip shot, because I'd have to play 1 extra card. But I think I like that play. Oh wait, we're not lunging then. So I'd have to spend R2 evade to get over there and hit the missile. Or we just take that damage, right? Is there any value to keeping the fumes? No. No, I'm gonna play them anyway. I'm just trying to figure out plans before I do anything. Which really, it doesn't matter, I can get rid of them now. I don't see a reason why it would matter. They're free and they go away immediately. So we flux. Actually, wait, we can just move 1 to the left to avoid 2 damage. So we flux, magazine, multi-shot, and move 1 to the left. There was a card that was like add 1 damage to a card this turn. Anything that cares about how many cards you play or how many cards you draw. Well, I don't know. It's flux, multi-shot, magazine, and scooch 1 over here. Your missiles miss. Okay, everything's fine. When I play chip shot, I'm going to get another chip shot immediately. We've got 4 energy, so we're starting with draw shot. Do we want to move over before draw shot and hit the missile? Probably. Yeah, because we want to center ourselves in the middle here. So let's move over 1 and draw shot to blow that up. And then we're going to want to move over 1 more probably. Or take the 2 damage. If we launch our attack drone here, it gets to attack for 1, and then we block their missile immediately. So let's do that. We do basic dodge so we can get out of the way. Chip shot and chip shot because they're free. Move one over, and do we want to deal 1 damage or give ourselves some parallel shift? Oh no, this is going away. Parallel shift affects all mid-row objects. I could just move missiles out of the way. Although it's just going to be 1 here, so it's not going to matter too much. Let's just deal 1. They'll try to move around. This is armored? Their cockpit is armored. I didn't even notice. Well. Oh, they got a big missile. Heavy missile deals 3 damage. Alright, we want to blow that up. We move 1 to the left. Flux, multi-shot, chip shot. Do a whole bunch of things. Have a whole bunch of temp shields, so we don't care about this 2 at all. We have 3 energy and can't get another one. An empty deck, so we don't want a front-loaded blast here. Oh, that makes sense. I was like, why do I have so many cards in my exhaust pile? It's all these free things that go away. We don't have any move. We have options. We have to play options so that we can have 1 move to go over here. So we can blow that up. Then blow you up. And blow you up some more. And then we're done. We're going to have 4 energy this turn. And look at all these cards. Can I deal 7? Front-loaded, flux, chip shot, and chip shot. Yes, if I move first. Or if I blow this up first. Here's chip shot. Flux A in case I've done my math wrong. Front-loaded blast. Chip shot. Basic shot. Goodbye. You keep giving me these pebbles for Isaac. I want to launch more than just rocks. I want to launch weapons. Missiles. Whatever. Evasive shot. Attack 1 and evade. That seems cool. Move randomly 2 spaces. Then shield. Then attack for 0. This is useful with those cards that make your attack stronger or give you overcharge or whatever. I forget and say nice one more time. That checks with the name Panic? Yeah. It upgrades to Panic B, where you do nothing first, and then attack for 0, move randomly, shield, and attack for 0 again. Or Panic A, where you get to choose which direction to move. I think I'm taking evasive shot. Boss time. What the heck are you? Okay. Target the weak part. Easy damage. I'm trapped. I'm caught between a wall and a force field. There's a wall here. And a force field. If you're inside this force field at the start of the turn, you're pushed back out. At the start of my turn. Okay, so I can move out there, but I'll be moved back. That's fine. A solid impassable wall. Mid-row objects shifted into the wall are destroyed. Okay. Okay, what the heck are you? You've got your weak point over here, so I'd like to clog this block right here with Isaac's thing. The attack drone. I'd just like to put an attack drone right here to have it blow up this weak spot over and over and over. That'd be cool. What's flippable? I'm not gonna have a way of showing it. So that panic card, it said the upgraded thing was move it left 2 and then shield and then attack for 0. If it's flippable, you can change all move left directions to move right directions before you play it. So it's basically you get to choose which way to go, but you're gonna jump 2 spaces in one of those directions. And then shield and then attack for 0. It's more useful on other cards. So the empty ones, they will still take a damage from Grazer Beam. So I can hit anywhere here. You do have armor all the way out here. You've got cannon, cannon, missile bay, missile bay. What ways do I have of not taking 2 right here? Bolt dodge options gives me 4 movement. Oh, I only need 3 to go left all the way. If I'm gonna options, I think I also want a front load blast. So we just do that now. That raises Parry's counter to 4. We options dodge bolt. Oh wait, we play everything anyway because we have 4 energy, so there's no reason not to, unless we didn't want fumes. So just do this. Just do everything. All right, we're gonna be drawing 7 cards. We move 3 out of the way. And then we'll be shoved back in at the start of my turn. Yep, cool. Shaker Missile. This is going to deal 1 and inflict shaken. It cannot miss. Draw 1 or fewer card next turn. Okay. 1 damage is not great, but I can put an attack drone here to block a shot. I can... Flux A. Actually, we don't even need to block the shot because we're going to Flux A, missile shot, evasive shot. And we actually want to move 1 to the right first. So we're going to Flux evasive shot, move multi-shot. Which does mean we're not launching a drone this turn. But I think that's fine. Oh, and a chip shot. Maybe we ignore the muscle shot, multi-shot then? I don't know why I keep calling it muscle shot. We just evasive shot here. Oh, I'd want to move the drone down there eventually. But like, we've got 2 temp shields, so we're not taking damage now. We chip shot for free damage. You know what, let's get our drone out there so we can start moving it down and hopefully we can get it down there in time. Muscle shot ought to be the name of an ability? Yeah. Oh right, you have stuff in the way. This is fine. I drew my endless magazine. Draw shot hits you. I don't want to lunge because I hit my own attack drone. Draw shot might draw us our Flux A again. So I think we try it. Nope. Evasive shot, we can move one left, put an attack drone in the way. Which does mean we're not playing Endless Magazine this turn. I could just basic block and then use our real shield. And then Endless Magazine. Let's do that. Do I want to move one anyway? I don't think so. Get rid of the fumes. Are there 3 enemies in this mission? Oh, there's one enemy. It's the one ship rail cannon. They have 2 cannons and 2 missile bays. I guess we're done. We take the 2, it goes to our shields. Oh, they're down to 1. I haven't been looking at their health. Go away. What is this? Wait. I don't know what this is. Is this why you said 3 enemies? Where did you see that? What's going on? Do I have to fight this thing 3 times? With that arrow? This arrow? When this ship should lose all health, instead something else will happen. I did not notice this arrow. The arrow said 2 and now it's down to 1. Okay, so it'll revive twice. Thank you, Puck. Well, let's set up. I'll do options and basic dodge. We'll have 4 energy next turn. We end the turn. This missile goes right past me. It's bigger and in a different configuration. And this one is weak? This one's busted. I like the thing on it. Look at how many cards we have. We have so many cards. I think our plan of putting a drone all the way on the right is still a good plan. So we parallel shift A. We move that one to the right. We throw out another drone. That's 2 energy. Then we flux and multi-shot. And chip shot. And chip shot again. Or do we front load blast? Let's not front load blast. Let's... And we don't need to draw shot. So at the very least we shift... Actually, we can shift me over 1. We want to shift me over 2 to line me up with this. We shift that over 1 so it survives. We don't have to worry about nothing. It's dying this turn. We got 2 energy left, so here's another attack drone for the future. And... I guess we don't even wait for the attack drones to hit. We just blow you out of the sky. Alright. I suppose I should have played Flux A instead to up the Daka drum. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna have 4 energy this turn. We're already lined up with your weak spot. We can move these over 2, which puts it here and here. Not great. If we put it here, it's lined up with a weak spot. So at the very least, we want to do that. I would like to get out of the way or draw. We don't have any way of drawing cards. If we lunge, that puts us here. We're going to be taking 3 instead of 5. 6. No, we'll be taking 4. Right? Yeah. Before we lunge, while we're aimed at this weak spot, we evasive shot and chip shot. Then we'll lunge over here. And then moving back 1 to the left saves 1 damage. Or I can options basic dodge, so that gives me 4 move. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take 1 damage and I'd be all the way over here. This is fine. 1 damage is fine. Okay, so we can't move. I don't know what lunge would do. We probably wouldn't move. But our Grazer Ream does mean we can still hit. So I want to shift everything twice. That's lined up with a weak spot, so at the very least that's going to kill it. Here's a Flux and a multi-shot. There we go. Okay. Think twice. Discard all cards, draw 5 cards. Exhaust. That seems busted with Flywheel. Especially if we can upgrade it to this one and just do that all the time. All drones and missiles instantly take a turn. It'd be better if I had some better drones, but we haven't had any of those come up. Parry B. Attack. Damage equals total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. I don't like that it costs 3. I don't think I'm going to play that. I think we think twice and we try to upgrade it to B. Oh, we get an artifact. Crosslink. Every 5th time you attack, gain an evade. Maybe. Gravel Recycler. Gain a temp shield every time an asteroid is destroyed. I haven't been taking all those pebbles. Perpetual Motion Device. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. There have been very, very few times when I've had no cards. I think I want to take well, no, let's take Crosslink. It'll get me more evades slowly. Hail and well met, Traveler. Verily. Okay, we could repair 7, well, we could repair 5 hull, but I think we're better off upgrading. And I want to say we upgrade Think twice. Or do we upgrade draw shot? To draw 3s? No. Options B lets us draw 4 cards. Now let's upgrade Think Twice to this one. Neat. Free artifact. Perpetual motion device is still here, or ion converter. If you end your turn with more than 0 energy, gain a shield. That's cool. So it means I always have a basic block, basically. Sure. Ooh. Avast. Your solar sail looks cool. What do you have going on here? You got armor on this cannon. You have another cannon and a missile bay. You've got an empty space here. A missile bay that is concussible. It cancels its intent when hit. And another missile bay that is concussible, but has armor. I don't have any damage in hand. These are launching missiles, so I don't care about being here right now. So I have 5 energy? How did that happen? I got 1 from here. Why do I have 5 energy and not 4? Binary stars. This it? The local binary star is wreaking havoc on your ship's generator. Gain 1 more energy on odd turns like this one. Gain 1 less energy on even turns. Oh. So this is the turn where we do stuff, which is unfortunate because we drew all this bad stuff. Here's a this, and I'm just gonna gain all this stuff. Okay. Oh, those are big missiles. Alright, so 1 fewer energy. So I gained my extra 1 from rigs, but I lost 1 from binary star. We lunge to hit this. Well, we flux A first. We lunge to hit this. We just move 1 and hit this. That gets rid of both of them. Actually, before we move, we want to hit this as much as possible because this has an armor. And would take 0, which I think still counts as getting hit. We'll find out. We don't want to launch a drone here. Flux, lunge. We'll be totally out of the way of this stuff, so I guess it doesn't matter if we flux first, but it feels good to flux first. Right. Well, still got my 1. We'll lunge. Multi-shot, chip shot, move, chip shot. Okay, good. That does, even though it took 0, it did cancel the missile. And we gained another evade from attacking so much. Oh no, the missiles. Okay. This one's gonna launch something, and we don't know what it is. We start with a draw shot. And I think I'm gonna want to end up moving to the left. So let's start with a draw shot, see what comes out. Okay, I'm going to want to move 2 to the left and then launch an attack drone. But actually do all my attacking before I move. So I don't want to think twice. So here's a chip shot. Let's front-loaded blast. And we'll options. And then move 2 and attack drone. So we're taking 0. Cool. I think same deal. We can't launch a thing here, but I think we want to move 3 to the left to get out of the way of everything. I do have a lunge. Where does that put me? It puts these 2 here. So it'd be here. There's no real way to avoid all this mess. So I think we ignore lunge. I guess I only need to move 2 to the left because I've got flux. And I'll just get temp shield and not worry about it. So we flux. Wait, do we get 6 temp shield? Oh, only if I lunge. What do we get if we don't? We get 1 permanent shield. Binary star, every other turn I get 1 more energy than normal, and the other turns I lose an energy at the start of the turn. So normal energy is 3 per turn. This means I'll get 4 on a turn and then 2 on the next turn, alternating between 4 and 2. But then Riggs gives me energy, and Crosslink gives me evade. I guess I don't get other energy. I just move 2 to the left and don't worry about it. And give me a block, I guess? I didn't even need to play block. I could have let Ion Converter do that, but that's fine. You're at 3. Chip shot. You know what? Basic shot. That's enough. Alright. Another attack drone, finally. Fleetfoot. Hermes boots. Whenever you move 1 further. Lose this at the end of your turn. That seems like it could be a curse. I think I'd take the attack drone. And I finally have a second drone in my deck. They won't be free. Hello? The repairs to your vehicle. They won't be free, but they will be worth the cost. Trade away Daka Drum. Gain 3 max hull and heal to full. So I go up to 17. Ooh, but Daka Drum. Oh, but Daka Drum. It's so good. No, no deal. Don't attack me, please. I understand. You must get going. Thanks, Slug. Ooh, okay. Meowdy. Not in front of everyone, please. We could repair 5 of that, or we could upgrade something, or remove something. Let's upgrade one of our attack drones, I think. Oh no, wait, I wanted to upgrade Endless Magazine to Endless Magazine B, so that I could play it over and over and over. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Upgrade. Endless B. Ooh. Alright, unknown powerful entity. Hey, it's Evil Riggs again. Hey, it's the fake time clones again. What did you call us? Stand still just like that. I'm lining up my cannons. Oh, right, the Dreadnought. Okay. So we got cannons. This one's on a wing, I guess. You got a missile bay that is weak, but also you're raising temp shield with it. Another cannon. Large cockpit. 2 more missile bays. These are concussable. So if I'm... I was going to move one to the left, but that puts that 2 in the way of my cockpit, which sucks. Attack drone here doesn't do anything to save me. It does put it in a position where it's likely to do a lot. I think we draw shot to try and get anything. Oh, if we evade right and then attack drone, the drone will be in front of this 2 over here. So it'll block that. This one will be lined up with our weak spot, but then we can move 1 over again. And only take 1. This song is great. First time I heard the song gave me Save the World vibes. It feels Deltarune or Undertale-y. Yeah, I guess. Piano plus synth. I could see it. So I think I want to move drone move. Which means I draw shot here. To see what comes up. And then, if nothing comes up, options, actually move, attack drone, and move. I'll be out of evade, but that's fine. My plan has not changed. Move, drone, options, move. So, unfortunately, I'm out of evade right now. They gained 3 temp shield. Well, bolt's free. I think we always do that. Magazine, that's going to give us a free chip shot. Do we move 1 to the left and just try and deal a bunch of damage? I don't have any way of stopping everything that's coming in unless... What am I getting with Think Twice? I'm getting these 2 and 1 card. We saw this rig's last stream, didn't we? Yeah, they It's the same alternate rigs, and they actually mentioned that when I got here of that it is the same rigs, and Riggs said that we were the same. What are they saying? Like a fake time clones is what they called us. It wasn't just time clones, it was like fake time clones, which I feel might be important. Anyway, I've got one evade and no way to gain more evade in hand. So I guess if I evade left, do as much as I can, and then lunge, where does that put me? It puts me one to the right, so I can then attack drone after that. So the last thing I'm doing is attack drone. Before that is lunge. Before that is... I don't have... Oh, that doesn't work. I wanted to deal a bunch of damage to the weak spot, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think I can overcome the temp shield, so it's not even worth it to try. So I think instead we endless magazine. We move... If we basic block and then have an energy left over, that's another block. And I think that might be worth noting. Because this is the boss of the map, which means we're healing... I think it said 9 last time, or 9 for the level 1 boss. So we can take a very, very few number of hits. So I think if we go lunge, that lines up this one and this 2 with wing and wing. So we take 3, we block 1, we have an energy left over and block the other. And I don't want to draw these now. I want to, with Think Twice, I want to save them for next turn. So we're going to endless magazine here. Block. Oh, I miscounted. We don't have the energy. Well, we're over here. And you know what? Here's a chip shot as well. Wow, just felt the engines kick up. Well, you're about to take 2, so that's not great, but... Alright. Flux chip shot, front loaded blast does get us another chip shot. So that is 4 shield plus evasive shot is 5 shield. And we do have the energy for all that. These rockets deal 2, right? Yeah. We can launch an attack drone that'll destroy that rocket. We can sit tight right here, 3, and just shoot that. And I kind of think that's what we want to do. If we don't front-loaded blast, because I don't want the fumes, we flux evasive chip. Drone. And second drone? Maybe? drone to blow up that, and then a drone to just be here and deal them one more. So now we take 3, but we've got 3 temp shields, so we're good. They're gonna have 3 temp shields. Alright, so we're lined up, so we're taking 3. This is gonna get hit, so this will stay here. What does draw shot get us? It might get us another endless magazines. If it does, that's all of our energy. We're taking 3. I don't like that. We don't have anything in here that lets us stop that. Okay, so we've got to... If we move this left one with the parallel shift, that does stop damage. So we have to draw a shot, 40% chance of drawing that one card. Oh, we also have think twice, so we can guarantee it. So we draw a shot. We didn't get there. It's going to cost 1. So we've got 1 energy to play with right now. I want to play endless magazines, but it's not worth it. The block. Think twice. We'll have another energy when we think twice. We magazines think twice. Parallel shift. Okay. Oh, we chip shot 2, because why not? Think twice. Parallel shift. Move this in the way. This is fine. Okay. You're still at 25? Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. We can basic block and not use all of our... Not use all of our energy. That'll get us the 2 shields. I don't think it's a good plan. Lunge kills this. We move 1. Chip shot. And then this is the only thing in the way. So that was lunge. That was only 1 energy. We block and... Let's just do this. Oh right, I can move them too. This fight was easy when you could fold the wings in? Yeah. What? Oh. Ooh. What would happen if I had that artifact right now? How would this wing fold in? I guess it would just fold in and there'd just be an empty space. That's fine. There are ships with empty space, but still. So I want to move 1 over. This. This, and don't use that last energy, and then I won't take any damage. 3 chip shipments, absolutely. Alright, you got 3 temp. We've got flux, so we flux chip. No, we flux draw. attack drone, shift it in some direction. God, this game is good. Let's put this out there and put it over here. Do we want it to draw a shot? No, I want to save draw shot for next turn. Or I want to draw all those cards next turn. So I chip, basic shot, and give us more shift. Actually, I probably should have not given us more shift and gotten a shield that I could save for future turns. Okay, so Think Twice is drawing me random from the discard, I guess. But it means I can play cards to put them there first if I want to try and draw them again this turn. I don't know that I want to. Although, actually, no, wait. Front-loaded Blast. And then at the end of turn, when I have no energy left, I think twice, draw all 3 of those fumes and play them immediately. So there's no actual downside here to having front-loaded Blast. That's fantastic. That's amazing. So I'm going to take 4 here, which is not good. I can move 1 to the right and take 3 instead. I can move 2 to the right and take 4. I can move the rockets and take 2. What about the weak module? Yeah, that's why I would take fragile? No, there are 2 weak modules. My cockpit and their missile bay. They take 1 extra damage. So if I move 1 to the right, this hits the weak and I take 3, and then this is still blocked. If I move everything else, you thought it was double, not extra. Yeah, so that's what fragile is, that it takes double. I move all of this stuff to the left one. Both of their missiles miss me. This hits me for 2. I have no way of blocking that. Actually, I can stay between their missiles. So instead of moving everything to moving the top or middle row to the left one, if I move three to the right, and then move everything up top 2 to the right, I take this 1 and nothing else. How much can I deal before that happens? I think I want Front-Load Blast and this magazine. It's not great. Okay. I've got Flux and 100 chip shots, so I'm not taking any damage this turn. So what's the most damage I can do? I can move 2 to here. I can draw shot. If I draw shot into... I mean, evasive shot or options are going to be my best things. So at the most, I can move 3 to the left, which lines me up here. So I can't hit the weak spot. So I can't kill them this turn. So I move 1 to the left. No, I hit them here and here. And then this would hit my wing, but I'm going to have a billion temp. Actually, I can hit this wing, so I can lunge over here. So I'll hit this. I'll move 1. I'll hit this. And then I'll lunge. More DACA? Yeah. What is draw shot? Do I draw shot now? Before the flux even? Or do I save... Do I not play draw shot? No, let's play it. And... let's play it now. Okay. Those are cards that I'm not going to be drawing next turn, so I'm fine with this. Shift 1. Flux here. Lunge. Chip. 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 I'm worried about suddenly dying next turn somehow, so I'm gonna block. You did your best, Chibo. Seven, huh? I need to deal 7. Can draw these. Oh, I can draw front loaded blast. I win. I win. Let's do this for fun. And I need to keep 1, so we'll do this. Ooh, we healed 10. Look at all that health we have. Second opinions. Draw 1 card of each color from the draw pile. Gain 1 evade every turn. Cost 3. You can upgrade it to discard pile or exhaust pile. I think I'd just take it for this one. I forget, does gray count as a color? Alright, salvage arm. Gain 1 energy every time you destroy a mid-row object. Blowing up their stuff is free? Genesis. Gain 1 of 2 common artifacts 3 times. And then add 3 Genesis canisters to your deck. And this card completely removes it. Oh, but it costs an entire turn to remove. 3 energy. I mean, that's a lot of artifacts. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. Add a trash to your draw pile every 2 turns. I don't like that. I mean, it means half the turns can be spent getting rid of trash. And then that's that 1 energy. So it's basically the same as adding 1 energy every other turn, except we can also hold off on them and just not discard trash. Or not deal with it, have it go to discard, and then I'll draw it again eventually. Build up tech debt, or trash debt, I guess. But I think gaining energy every time I destroy mid-row is going to be better. On to the last zone. Oh, it's past 8 o'clock already. This game is so fun, but I can't play a full run in one stream. Good, we can save and exit. Alright, so let's take a look at the ship before we quit. They've got 25 health. Wing is going to raise temp shields for 1 turn. They're power drived. 2 cannons, cockpit, and a wing. Okay. Second opinions does work. So my first turn. You know what? No, you know what? This is a good preview. We're gonna draw a bunch of cards, do a bunch of cool things. It'll be fun. There will be more Cobalt Core very soon, probably next week. Speaking of, here's my calendar. It's got a lot of TBDs in it because I haven't figured anything out. I forgot even to make a stream. Blah, blah, blah. I forgot to make a stream schedule graphic for this week, so I have to remember to make one tomorrow. On Sunday, I don't know what we're playing. I don't even know who's going to be there. I have not looked at that poll since I did it. Sunday with friends. It will be myself, Heller, and Molly. So, I don't know. There are 1,000 games we could play. We'll figure something out. On Monday, I'm building more of the Lego Enterprise D. I get to build my own spaceships. Put my cannons where I want them. I'm on the very, very beginning of the saucer section for the Enterprise, so that's good. I've got the entire drive section complete. On Wednesday, I've got another game redeem I need to get to, right? Where did I put that? Let's say Wednesday is going to be 2D and Top D, which was a request redeemed by Destiny. And we'll say Friday will be more Cobalt Core. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. I stream 4 days a week here on twitch.tv/FadedOasis. If you want to help me out, you can do all the free things. Subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, leave a comment, like the video, thumbs up, etc., etc. You know the deal. I will see you all next time. Have a good one.